This month's activities are optional. We provide these optional opportunities for those of you who have time and are interested in participating. If you do choose to engage this month, we'll watch our perennial wheat plants to see when they flower and experiment with baking and cooking with perennial wheat flour, which is included in your season start kit. Feel free to engage in a way that feels manageable to you. Last month, we observed what plants had shown signs of regrowth and greening of the leaves. Since then, your living plants have developed, so you should start to see a stem and maybe even a flag leaf. This month, we'll be observing the flowering date of 3 perennial wheat plants. Flowering in grasses is a bit more discreet rather than showy. Grasses don't need showy flowers because they don't rely on pollinators to move on pollen from one plant to another. Instead, they rely on wind to do this. You'll notice that the flowers on all 3 species in your plot will be small, non-petaled, and colorful. You won't notice any fragrance, nectar, or petals on these flowers. You can anticipate your observation by noting when the annual wheat starts to flower, and you can expect perennial wheat to flower shortly thereafter. You will notice that the seed head has fully emerged out of the flag leaf, and the anthers are visible from each floret. This means that the plant has flowered. Once you see the first perennial wheat flower, record the date and take a photo if possible. Repeat this 2 more times until you have 3 plants flowering dates. We record 3 observations to find the average flowering time in the plot. Each observation will be a separate data sheet submission on citsci.org or the app. Included in your season start kit, you've received a ½ pound of perennial wheat flour. At this point, you've planted your seeds, started to watch your plants reemerge after the winter, and now you'll get a chance to taste the flour. The wheat in this flour was harvested the summer of 2021 in our research plots here in Salina, Kansas. It's a whole wheat flour, meaning the whole grain was milled and sifted, and includes the bran, the germ, and the endosperm. This baking activity is just for fun for those who are interested in experimenting in the kitchen, and we're excited to share another sensory experience in this project. Feel free to share your recipes and photos of your baking or cooking project throughout the month of May on CITSI, and we'll be sharing some of the baking results back to the community in our upcoming newsletter.